initiating disciplinary case. As soon as it comes to know about some lapses have been committed and a person has committed the lapse, a preliminary inquiry has to be conducted in the presence of the person concerned who has committed the lapse, and statements obtained from all persons with the dated signature of all persons and the accused. Connected records have to be collected and obtained. Those statements which form basis for the charges to be framed have to be analyzed. The lapses committed have to be noted down to the form of charges. The repetition of same charge in different words has to be avoided. The charge memo consists of brief explanation of lapses committed, the charges, indication of statements and records which form basis for the charges, calling for explanation of charged person within a reasonable time, indication of failure to submit explanation will be taken as he has nothing to offer, whether the accused requires oral inquiry or personal hearing or both. Instruction to sign with the date and resubmission of the served copy of charge memo. Enclosing copies of statements obtained from persons which form basis for the charges. Instructing to submit the questionnaire form duly filled in along with the explanation by the accused. Indication in the questionnaire form the details of persons who will be produced before oral inquiry, indication of details of persons who were inquired in the presence of the accused during the preliminary inquiry. Accused has to indicate in the questionnaire form names of persons whom he likes to be examined during oral inquiry, indication in the charge memo about conducting of oral inquiry on charges he reputes, instructing him to acknowledge the receipt of the charge memo, dated signature of competent authority in the charge memo, for each the charge memo in duplicate has to be served in person, and acknowledgement in the duplicate copy of charge memo has to be obtained from the person charged. If this is impossible, then charge memo can be served by registered post with acknowledgement due. After getting explanation from the accused, it has to be studied in detail. If the disciplinary authority accepts the explanation, then he may drop the charges or recommend to drop such of those charges to the competent authority. An oral inquiry has to be conducted on all charges reputed by the accused in order to prove the charges. The competent authority has to appoint a competent person as inquiry officer to conduct oral inquiry and submit inquiry report. A personal hearing has to be given to the accused at any stage before passing final orders. The disciplinary authority has to communicate to the inquiry officer the served copy of charge memo copies of statements and records which form basis for charges, the explanation submitted by the accused with the questionnaire form duly filled in, the orders of appointment of inquiry officer has to be communicated to the accused with direction to appear for the inquiry whenever conducted.